Well, folks, welcome to Gamer Lonn's 5th anniversary video. That's right, 5 years of Gamer Lonn. Boy, I don't know where to begin, but at the beginning, I almost quit this channel about a year and a half ago or something like that because I wasn't picking up subscribers. Then I invented a channel trailer. Then the subscriptions started picking up. That's why I highly recommend, if you want to get subscribers, is to start a channel trailer. This channel was stuck at 36 subscribers for quite a while. I didn't think that it would gain anymore until I got the trailer. Then the subscriptions started picking up. Some people may want to know how I became a gamer. It started a long time ago when I got interested in the Commodore 64, and I got interested through friends. I had a friend at the time that had a Commodore 64, and I would go over to his house and I would play games. And during the early 80s, the Commodore 64 only had cartridges. It didn't have a floppy disk drive. That came probably around the mid-80s. Anyway, I got used to playing cartridge games on the Commodore 64. I was living at home at the time. My mom, the individual that I was gaming with, was nice enough to lend me his Commodore 64 so I can take it to my mom's house and hook it up and everything and play games on it. But later on, I saved up my money and got my own Commodore 64, and I got some cartridge games for it. And eventually, the Commodore 64 moved up to a floppy drive, and went out and bought a floppy drive and started buying games on, I think it was 5.5-inch floppy disks at the time. But eventually the Commodore 64 went to 3.5-inch floppy drives. I started buying games on 3.5-inch floppy disks, and pretty soon I was hooked. I became a gamer. The first game I went through overnight was the Legacy of the Ancients. I don't know what I was doing, but eventually I couldn't stop playing the game. That's how I became a gamer. Now I'm going to talk about why I started this gaming channel. I started this gaming channel because I was watching other, I guess, YouTubers make gaming videos, and I thought to myself, hey, wait a minute, I can do that. And when I first started out, I was shooting my gaming videos on a Handycam. This is the one I was filming with. And you see here, it's pretty small. Well, most Handycams are, but this is the one I was shooting with. And the first game I shot was Legacy of the Ancients. And of course, the Pawn. And eventually I took Legacy of the Ancients down and reposted it, but that was the first game I posted on YouTube. Since then, we have gone through about 28 games that I've counted that's complete so far. I'm going to go through the list and name them off one at a time. The first thing we have on the list is Might and Magic 1, 2, and 3. Those were all the PC versions of Might and Magic. There are more installments to the Might and Magic franchise, but I'll post them later on. I'll continue the series. I've got both the Commodore 64 version and the Amiga version of the Pawn posted, and check them out. Zork 1, 2, and 3, the Commodore version of the games I posted. I posted the Barge Tale 1, 2, and 3. These are the Commodore 64 versions of the game. When I first posted Barge Tale 1, I took those videos down and I redid Barge Tale 1. But the original Barge Tale 2 and 3 videos are still up. Dragon Wars, the Commodore 64 version I posted. The Dragon Wars was a request. That's why I went through it. Zack McCracken, the Commodore 64 version I posted. Legend of Crystal Valley, that's a PC game that I posted. I posted both Monkey Islands 1 and 2, the PC version. I posted Darius, the Commodore 64 version. I have a long play of Darius, and I have a commentary playthrough on Darius. Maniac Mansion 1 and 2, I think those are both PC versions of the game. Maniac Mansion 1 and Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle. The strange thing about this, when I was doing the Maniac Mansion series, is I was doing them in sequence. I would post Maniac Mansion 1, and I would post Maniac Mansion 2. The Cameron Files. Both of the Cameron Files 1 and 2 are PC games. Now, the Cameron Files doesn't have any audio because at the time when I recorded it, I had a very limited hard drive space, and I was using Fraps, and Fraps takes up a lot of space. So what I had to do is I had to shoot a couple of videos of the Cameron Files and back it up to a more larger hard drive, and then remove them from my PC that I was using at the time. The Mystery Case Files, this is a PC game. Mystery Case Files is a series, yes, but I only did one episode of the Mystery Case Files, and I think that was the Huntsville one. Impossible Mission, the Commodore 64 version of the game. I have a long play of Impossible Mission, and I have a commentary walkthrough video of the game. Legacy of the Ancients, I have a commentary let's play on that too as well. Gateway to Apshai, the Commodore 64 version of the game. I have a commentary walkthrough on that too as well, posted on the channel. Siberia, I have Siberia 1 already done, and I have commentary walkthrough of it on the channel, or playthrough, whatever you want to call it. Guild of Thieves, I have a commentary playthrough of the Guild of Thieves, the Commodore 64 version of the game. And finally, The Messenger is a PC game. I have a commentary playthrough of The Messenger posted on the channel as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through some shout-outs. I was going to do a 5-year shout-out, but what do you know, they all left. So we got one 4-year shout-out, or one 4-year veteran, I should say, and that is the Fallen One. So that's all of the 4-year veterans. Now we're going to get into some 3-year veterans, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-year veterans. I hope I get these names right. Carlos Zelaya as a 3-year veteran. Eric Viper is a 3-year veteran. Hex RQP is a 3-year veteran. Link Zelda HD is a 3-year veteran. Due to Bribes MC, I hope I got that right, is a 3-year veteran. And Mr. Tuco 40 is a 3-year veteran. So shout out to all the 3-year veterans. Now we got 1, 2, 3 2-year veterans, if I get these names right. Dappy K S80 is a 2-year veteran. Shot 97, 2-year veteran. Shout out to him. And finally, Kristen Reyes Duarte is a 2-year veteran. I hope I got that name right. I'd like to give a special thanks and shout out to Deporte for the Might and Magic 2 referral. Thank you everyone for subscribing over these years. Yeah, it's been a long haul, and hopefully there'll be a 10th anniversary video. Now what you're going to see next is a display of some of the games that I have gone through over the past 5 years. So I hope you stick around for that. And thank you very, very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Until then, this is Gamer Lonn signing out saying thanks for watching, folks, and I will catch you around. Bye.